Previously on Morrowind. The Imperials shipped me to Morrowind yesterday. I had to fill out a form of who I was. Did they not already know? A man named Celis Gravius handed me orders and a package to be delivered to a man named Caius Cosades in the city of Balmora. He told me it was a direct order from the Emperor himself. Why would he need me for such a simple task? Exiting the office, I saw the small town of Cyrodiil, where the locals showed me how hospitable they really are.
Yo, don't bother me!
Oh, please, by all means, ask me lots of questions.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions,
What?
Outlander.
Why do you disturb me?
You creatures are all the same.
Not wanting more trouble with the Imperials, I began the long journey north. I stopped in a town called Pelagiad, purchased new clothes, and stayed the night at the local tavern. Eventually, I reached Balmora and spoke with Caius, a member of the Blades, a secret organization spread throughout Tamriel with the purpose of protecting and serving the Empire. Caius paid me 200 drakes and immediately ordered me to find work, a cover story. What have I been dragged into?
Hello, hello, and welcome back to some Morrowind with our fresh off the boat character, Valdryn Selis, the Cyrodiil-Born Dunmer. So, last time we met Caius, made it to Balmora, stopped in Pelagiad, got some new fit, looking good with them clogs, some ugly shoes. We did not level up. We were able to get halfway there though, just from athletics and acrobatics. Turns out we cannot train our abilities past our attribute, like I said in the last video. So because all of our attributes are 5, none of our skills can improve through training until we get those up. So we need to level up. Endurance is basically going to be impossible. So we're gonna have to put 1 point into that when we level up. That will be the only way we can actually train some endurance skills, because spear, heavy armor, and medium armor are the only 3 that apply to it. And we need to start getting our endurance up very quickly with 5 health. I think rats like one-shot us right now. But yeah, we're gonna go back to Cyrodiil. I purposely avoided some of the missions here,
Not conduct business with pathetic
but it seems like a good spot. There are a couple of quests here, and I also have a mod that adds some starter quests to this area. I'm gonna wait till daytime so it's a little brighter. So let's go investigate Cyrodiil, you know? There's gonna be some quests that most people will recognize, but there will also be some new ones that I've never done. Let's speak to our Imperial friend.
What?
Yes, what do you want? If you're looking to get out of here, I'd be happy to give you a little advice. New here? Take the Silt Strider to Vivec or Balmora, fast and cheap, no trouble with wild animals and smugglers, and bandits and outlaws. Go see Darvaim Helran over at the Stridorport, over the bridge and east along the water, and tell her Vodunius Nucius sent you. But yeah, it's gonna be a slow burn. Slower than I thought it would be. Vodunius Nucius told me to come here. Oh yes, he steers business my way, and I do him a little favor now and then. Poor fella, I don't think he's happy here. Kind of sounds like our character right now, Valdryn. He's not very happy being shipped here, obviously. He has no idea if his wife and son is okay. He doesn't know how to get back. He doesn't have enough money to get back. He's sort of been conscripted by the Empire. So you're not too happy here, friend? Not happy here. In fact, no, I'm not. If I had 100 drakes, I'd be on the next boat to Narcissus. I came here to make my fortune, and all I've got is this cursed ring. Say, would you give me 100 drakes for it? The ring itself is worth more than that, but the enchantment is cursed, and no one will buy it from me. It has a nifty little enchantment that helps you run faster. Problem is, it sucks the blood right out of you every time you use it. Please, you'll be doing me a real favor. That sounds terrible. But if it's to help somebody else get out of here, maybe the karma will be repaid one day. Here's 100 drakes. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. I'll head straight to Vivec and grab the next boat out of here. I think that's the fastest way off this island. Thanks again, and I hope your luck here is better than mine was. So, we just purchased a cursed ring. that will kill us if we ever use it. Because we have 5 health and it deals 10 damage, so... pretty terrible. Even more than normal. I guess we're just gonna sell it. I don't think we're gonna be able to get 100 septums for it though. Can we get 39? Can we get 38? Yes. Well, we basically just lost 62 bucks. It's fine. Heard that Riskar upstairs is having some financial troubles. Can't seem to win a wager these days. Okay.
Spit it out or hit the road.
My cousin claimed he saw a city in the water near Garmok. He's a drunkard though and spends too much time in the sun. That'll happen to you.
Someone should teach you some manners.
Sorry. You look like you could use a friend, Outlander. Perhaps I can be your friend. I'd like you to help me recover some gold. That's right. See, I had a bad run of luck playing 9 holes and lost a bit of money. Normally I'd be fine. We can usually keep some gold in our pockets just from the money the locals pay us for protection. But I know when some of them are holding out on me, especially that little fetcher Fargoth. He's come up light the past couple of weeks when I've shaken him down. I know he's stashing it somewhere. I'd like you to find it, Fargoth's hiding place. I know the little fetcher's got some... I know the little fetcher has got one somewhere in town, just not sure where yet. I've already gone through his whole house. I know it's not hiding there. I'd like you to find out where he's stashing his gold if you can. I'll give you a share of the wealth. Sure, Mr. Officer of the Law. You seem like a trustworthy sort. Excellent. Here's what I want you to do. I'm not sure where he goes, but I know he wanders around town at night. Watch his movements. The best vantage point is on top of the lighthouse south of town. That will give you a nice view of all of Cyrodiil. If you keep an eye on where he goes, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out where he's hiding that gold. So yeah, obviously...
Whatever your...
He's corrupt. And really the only time we've had to deal with a seemingly corrupt Imperials are when we were accosted in Cyrodiil and thrown into jail without really trial or
Yes, stranger?
any sort of defense. So it's kind of a foreign concept to him that someone could be that way, especially an Imperial Legionnaire. Let's ask Fargoth about his hiding place. A very good day to you, Valdryn. Do you have a hiding place? Hiding place? I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone. Very, very suspicious, Fargoth. Are you doing illegal things? Maybe Riskar is right to be suspicious of you. You're a suspicious character.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to...
What brings you to the Cyrodiil Lighthouse? This is a very important lighthouse which prevents dozens of ships from crashing onto the rocks every year. Not to mention guiding Imperial captains into port. I'm the keeper of the lighthouse, a job made easier when you have a steady supply of light wood. What's light wood? Alchemists usually have another name for it, but we commoners just call it light wood. Burns longer and brighter than any other wood. Usually the monthly supply ship brings some. This month it brought 2 prisoners instead. I wonder who that is. And Selis won't let me burn them. I can use regular wood, of course, but I have to climb the stairs a dozen times a night to refuel the fire. I heard from a traveler that there's an Ogrim south of Plagiad, just east of the road here, who claims to have light wood and will give it to anyone who solves some sort of riddle. If you're willing to go there and get the wood, I will try to think of some suitable reward. What is an Ogrim? Valdryn has never heard of what that is before. Sure. Good luck. Like I said, the Daedra is south of Plagiad, or so I heard. That's a village just up the road north. Head out of Cyrodiil, past the Silt Strider, and keep going north until you see the Ogrim. It's just before the road branches to go into the village. The Daedra is waiting for someone next to the pond, allegedly. Interesting. Yes, that would be one of the quests that was added by the mod I was talking about. which is kind of cool. It's a lot of very small, simple missions. Although I don't know, that one actually sounds a little bit more complicated. So I think unarmored is a speed increase, right? Yeah. Let's wait and spy on our suspicious friend Fargoth. He's hiding something, I'm sure of it. Up. There you go. Fargoth's on the prowl. No, he's coming to kill us. He sees us up here at the top of the tower. Yeah, so I'm hoping some of these early game missions, like this one, are completable and will give us some money, and maybe, I mean, at the very least, we're gonna get athletics up just by walking around, but we need skill books, we need anything to be able to increase our stats. Wish I knew where some heavy armor books or spear books were. And he's just walking into the algae-filled pond, and he thinks that nobody will notice that his pants are soaking wet. Okay. That guard's just like, why were you swimming in there? Yeah, I'd love to figure out where some of those books are, so we can start out with a good endurance boost. It's a little more metagamey than I want to be with this character, but we kind of have to be if we want to make any sort of progress the way it is right now. It's my own fault, you know, I didn't know that you couldn't train skills higher than your attributes, but it's no going back now. Okay, so ring a lockpick. He can keep the ring. Seems like it was pretty important to him, so I will not steal that from him. As a lockpick though, that's pretty suspicious, Fargoth, not gonna lie. You were supposed to find his hiding place, were you able to? Yes. You found his hiding place, that's great. Tell you what, I'll give you 100 gold and you can keep anything else that you found in there. Thanks for the help. Good that you found it for me, friend. I'll make that little fetcher pay for lying to me. Oh geez. Although I've got to be honest, it's kind of fun messing with the little guy. I like to take something from his place and stick it in that old barrel in the census and excise courtyard. Gives the new arrival something to look forward to.
Hail, Dunmer.
I don't know, we might have doomed Fargoth to
Are you here
ridicule.
to challenge me? Ha!
I overheard you talking to Riskar. Are you interested in jobs like that? Not afraid of getting caught, are you? Depends on the job. Need someone who can open a lock without being seen and fetch a book. I could try. I'm not very good at sneaking. There's a logbook in the census and excise warehouse here in St. Anine. There's at least 2 copies of it. One is always kept upstairs, and that one will be hard to steal. There should be another one near the storage area. Fetch it and bring it back to me and I'll make it worth your time. Orders? I don't have any orders to pass on, but you could ease my mind a bit. A visitor from the Arcane University, Calicius Pontanian, came by a few weeks ago. Zalone is one of the blade trainers that Kaya spoke of. Okay, who is Calcius? He's going to look for something in Nimawea Grotto. It can be a dangerous place depending on the tides and the season, but he insisted getting directions there. I haven't seen him since. Can you check up on him? I don't know where that is. It's underwater just off the coast to the west. A lot of jobs.
Do you want something?
I've heard that the local tax collector, Procsius, is missing. No surprise really. He wasn't well liked around here. Should you send out a search party for the man? If he is an Imperial official. Our sneak is 5? He's like, not even fooled for a second. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that one right now. Can't sneak. Let's go try to find that tax collector. I haven't seen your dark elf face before, thank you. Would you like a little advice, or are you looking for someone in particular? A little advice? You look like you can take care of yourself, then why don't you go do something about those smugglers in Adamastorus Cave? It's right over there near the Siltstrider port, yet these guards, look at them just strutting around. Someone must have paid them to ignore the smuggling going on. Yeah, they're They seem a little corrupt, don't they? It's nice of you to say I am competent, though, because the truth is, I can't kill a mud crab. Or a scrib. Or a Quarma forager. Don't think I can kill a rat either. Maybe she was just being very generous. So we'd go do that for her. I don't think we could clear out that place though. That's his body right there, but there is a Quarma forager. Or perhaps Valdryn would just call it a nasty looking worm. That's the thing. Oh, there's two of them. Wow. That's the thing too, is like, can we actually outrun a creature right now? Because we definitely can't fight it, but can we outrun it? I don't know. There's no slaughterfish in here. There are lots of slaughterfish around the Imperial Isle. Maybe we can grab this. 200 drakes, tax record. Let's get out of here before something starts eating our brains. Valdryn, maybe, yeah, there's a slaughterfish, I'm dead. I was gonna say, he's probably swam before. Maybe when he lived in Breville, there are canals there. Okay, well, I guess we're not gonna swim. Can't believe there's a slaughterfish right there. And a mud crab. Are we faster than the mud crab? Yes. So we got that going for us. Maybe it's just not. No, they're totally hostile. They're just really slow. Slower than us, that's pretty pitiful. Not gonna, complain too much though. Found a corpse while traveling near Cyrodiil-Born. It seems to be the corpse of Proceus. He was carrying a parchment with what looked like tax records. He also had 200 gold. So I think we should go turn this into the authorities.
I'm listening.
Ooh, that Imperial Guard's pissed. Kill him.
You creatures are all the
Kill him.
same.
He's gonna kill me. Holy crap, he's fast. Get him.
Want something?
Alright. Glad you guys do your job at least sometimes. I do have a mod where guards will actually defend you. I always thought it was really stupid that they didn't. Especially when the Dark Brotherhood attacks you in one of the DLCs. They're just like, eh. But now, yeah, they'll actually defend you, which is awesome.
I haven't much time, so be
Hello,
quick
do you
about
remember
this.
me? I was here like a day ago. I found Proceus. He was murdered. Murdered? What a waste. He was a good man. I'd been wondering why we hadn't heard from him in a couple days. Still, these are dangerous times we live in, and these sorts of things will happen. Did you happen to find the tax money he'd collected? I hate to be so callous, but I have a job to do. Yes, I did actually find the 200 septims on his body. You did? How odd that he was murdered but not robbed. Your honesty is appreciated. I can tell you that. I won't forget this, Valdryn Selis. In fact, if you're looking for some money for yourself, I'd like to see the murder of Proceus punished. Killing an emperor's tax collector is punishable by death. Find his murderer, bring him to justice, and tell the census and excise office will pay you 500 septims. That is a lot. Oh, you actually train stuff? I didn't know that. Not that we can train it, but interesting. It's kind of funny he trains Sneak. Maybe he's not the most trustworthy individual either. Where's Fargoth? He seems to know everything that's going on in this town. I'm gonna wait until it's morning again. It's too dark. Going for a swim. What can you tell me about Proceus? Someone finally got him, huh? Well, that's no surprise, I suppose. No one likes the tax collector, especially one who flaunts his wealth while taking our hard-earned cash. Only one who could stomach him at all was the Veer over in the lighthouse. The two of them spent some time together. Shame, really. She seemed like a nice woman. Well, have you ever talked to her? Maybe she's lonely, Fargoth, and you could move in.
Ever consider joining the Legion?
I wish I could join the Legion, sir, but I am unfit for duty at the moment. Very unfit for duty. I think we have to have like 30 in our attributes to join the different guilds. Like for the fighters, it's like 30 strength, 30 endurance or something. Hello, Thavir. I don't have your wood,
Outlander.
but your special friend was murdered. Murdered? No, tell me it is not so. He was the gentlest man I've ever met. He and I had become so close in the past few months. I don't know what I'll do without him. I've only seen him get angry once or twice and never raised a hand to anyone. This is so sad. When did he get angry? Well, not even angry, I suppose. I saw him arguing once with foreign Gilneth about his taxes. He thought Processus, I don't know how to say that. Processus had been levying too much and skimming off the top for himself. Ridiculous. He wouldn't have done such a thing. I'm sure of it. Please find out what happened, and if you find out what became of his ring, it would ease my heart. You gave him a ring? I gave him the ring many months ago, and it was dear to him. I'd like it to remember him by. Okay, we can do that for you.
What, Outlander?
What do you want? You murdered an Imperial tax collector. That fetcher? You're damn right I did him in, and a good thing too. He was skimming a load of money from all of us honest people, overcharging us on our taxes and keeping the difference for himself. He was always flaunting his money around, showing off his new clothes and jewels. So I killed him and left his body out there to rot with all of his ill-begotten gold still on him. I wish there was another option because he just admitted to murder. Why can't we go turn him in? I don't want to kill him. Can't kill him. But also my character Valdryn wouldn't want to attack him, but he's not going to let someone who murdered someone get away with it. So sorry, that is no excuse for murder, and your punishment has been decided. You're one of them, huh? Come to kill me? Well, give it your best shot, Dark Elf. I have no problem spilling more of the blood of the Emperor's lackeys.
You will suffer.
Goodbye. He's chasing us out of his house into town, trying to murder us. Please help me, Imperial Guards.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Your wounds are great.
Help me. Why is nobody helping me?
You inward.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Jeez. Tried to murder me. Thank you, officer, for actually doing your job yet again. Let's see if there's any other evidence that we can bring to the Imperials. Skill book. Increases Mercantile. Alright. Not really what I'm trying to level up right now, but it's fine. Man, you got a good hit on us. We took 2 damage. It's almost half our health. Your guards put the man down. He had gone crazed when I told him murder was not okay.
Whatever trouble you're in, I want no part of it.
I heard you've been asking around about his murder. I'm glad to see this matter brought to its completion. Here's your reward, Valdryn Selis. Good to see there are still some citizens who understand their loyalty to our emperor. That's Valdryn. That's Valdryn Selis. Born and raised in Cyrodiil, under the imperial set of laws and customs and beliefs. He believes that the empire is, by sort of in maybe a naive way, but a good thing, even today. Thinks it's good that the empire is here, civilizing Morrowind. Let's go check this one out. Let's go find some light wood for Thavir, south of Plagiad. I would love to start getting some levels in mysticism so we can start casting Mark and Recall. Probably the best spell in the game, right? There's nothing better than Mark and Recall. It does take away the experience you'd get, of course, from walking, but I have a feeling we'll do plenty of walking in this playthrough anyways. I wish I could do this playthrough more without having to rely so much on trainers, and I think eventually we can get to that point, but at least how it stands right now, I don't think we're, like we have no way to get up spear or heavy armor or even like spells. I don't think we can cast a spell. I think it would just fail a bunch of times. We can use enchanted items to increase our enchantment, right? Does that increase your enchanting? Maybe it doesn't. Oh, I actually see the Ogrim over there. He's just hanging out. He is right next to a mud crab. You think he'll defend us against the mud crab? I don't. Another level up. We are 2 away. I think we're going to go strength, speed, and endurance. We get our endurance to 6. Man, there's another mud crab right there too. At least time freezes when you speak to someone, but still, that's very annoying. I guess he's just friends with the mud crab. Maybe that's the riddle, is we have to find out why he's a friend to a mud crab. Like his nipple rings too. You're gonna aggro on me, which is fine, I don't care, but why does that mud crab look so big? Come, Thavir, answer Lord Coxswath's riddle. You man think you not Thavir. Haha, you answer anyway. Sure. Okay, here's the first riddle. I am ready. Okay, what the kind of coat that is always wet when you're wet and you put it on the wet coat, what kind of coat you put on to get wet? Kind of coat that is always wet when you're wet. And when you put on the wet coat, what kind of coat do you put on to get wet? A raincoat? Maybe. Okay, next riddle. I forgot what Lord Coxswath said, but I know one. How many alchemists does it take to screw in an alembic? 1, it's easy. No, that's not right. You messed it up. I could hit you now. Wait, 1 is the right answer. Maybe it's best for you to go to last riddle. 3 chests, pick 1. 1 treasure, 1 nothing, 1 death by tiny cuts. That's not really a riddle either. Lord Coxswath say more, but I forgot. West chest is best. The trap protects nothing. The middle one explode. 1 treasure, 1 nothing, 1 death by tiny cuts. West chest. Okay, so oh, they're actually like chests floating in front of it. West chest. There's not really a chest that's west, but wow, we have to pick these locks too. Pick chest, pick chest, pick chest behind you. I guess I'm gonna go buy a scroll of unhinging. Okay, I'm back, sir. So the west chest is this one. Surely. No, now I don't got to beat you, then he disappears. That was the right one. Holy crap, that's heavy, we can't even carry it. I don't want to leave my books. I want to start collecting them. Well, I'm gonna leave those there. I don't know if I'll ever remember to pick them up again. These are the kind of missions that I feel like early Morrowind really doesn't have. You're sort of fully expected to head to Balmora or any of the major cities and join a guild, and that's how you get going, right? Which is fine. It's cool. I love the guilds in Morrowind. So probably one of my favorite parts about the game. But like some certain characters wouldn't join a guild, you know? Because that's not what the character's going for, the player's going for. At least not initially. And with Valdryn, it's very much like that. I just straight up can't join a guild even if I wanted to. And so these sort of starter missions, you see more often in the newer ones. Like there's lots of missions in Oblivion for every city you go to that are just specific to the city. And Morrowind doesn't have as much of that.
The wounds are minor compared.
I brought you the lightwood.
If you continue to bother me.
Did you find the danger or the wood? Yes. Yes, this will save me so many trips up the stairs the next few weeks. I tried to think of a suitable gift and settled on this Quama Miner's Belt. It isn't quite good as carrying your own lighthouse around, but I hope it serves you well. The Ogre referred to me by name. How very odd. What a mystery. What a shame it will never be solved. Is that her telling us there's no follow-up mission to this? I also have Persicius's ring. Oh, you found the ring I gave him. Thank you so much, Valdryn Selis. It's good to have something to remember him by, though I'll never see him again. Here, take this. He usually traveled with a couple when he was doing his job, but he didn't this last time. If only he had. It's actually kind of sad and depressing. Sorry. So she gave us a belt that grants us Night Eye. It's actually pretty decent. That is a lot better in this game than. I always feel like it was really annoying in Oblivion, and I think it's in Skyrim too, because it just like turns the screen blue, so you can't see anything. Let's get rid of his body. It's good to always dispose of bodies. I'm not saying that as a murder, I'm saying that as someone who plays Morrowind, as the more bodies that persist, I think it causes like slowdowns and issues and stuff eventually. I want to see if we use a magic item, does that increase our enchanting? Yes, by 1 out of 100. I guess it's better than nothing.
Must you make a pest of yourself?
Is it bad that I never knew an Argonian lived in Cyrodiil? Why have you entered my hut, stranger? As you see, I have nothing of value. I'm looking for work. If you are sincere, I won't... And if you are not here only to mock me, I know someone who is left in the dark, one who's even poorer than I speak of Skycrest. Who's that? They came to visit me back at the beginning of Sun's Height. He brought a bottle of Sheen, and we spoke of happier times. I was out hunting fish when I saw a message carved in a tree. It said Skycrest was captured by slavers and was being taken to an island hideout west of here. If you find him and rescue him, I have nothing to offer but my gratitude. If you find Skycrest and bring us a bottle of Sheen. Bottle of Sheen. That's probably how you say it. We can drink it together and speak of brighter days. Well, I guess it depends if Best of Satanin's maybe like here. I guess it depends if they're hostile or not. Nice day, isn't it? The weather could be better, but it's always a fine day for fishing, and my bad knee isn't too bad today. That's good. Sounds good. Yes, it's a fine day for fishing. It's too bad I'm almost out of bait. Say, would you do an old Mer a favor and bring me some crab meat? 6 portions should be enough. Hey, sure. There's plenty of crabs along the coast to the west. I just need about 6 handfuls for bait. I used to love hunting mud crabs when I was a boy. Hit them and walk away just a little faster. It seems a bit cruel now that they run faster than I do. Pure Legion. It's funny, isn't it? I grew up here when this was just a fishing village. No census office back then, you see. I went to serve my 10 in the Legion and decided I missed home, so I didn't sign up for another 20. Still, I had some good times, some hard battles, and barely got hurt. I come back and the village is just like it always was, so I get recruited by House Lalu and get wounded every other negotiation, it seems like. And when I come back to retire, the town is gone, replaced by this place. So, 6 crab meats. Don't know if we're gonna be able to get that. And then the slavers aren't necessarily hostile. You know, maybe you can buy them back, but I had a mod that I ended up getting rid of because it was causing problems, but it was a speed belt you could get early game that just temporarily fortified your speed. Well, it permanently fortified your speed as long as you were wearing it. I got it to sort of alleviate this problem that we're having right now. Slow as balls. But I don't know. I was having problems with it in Satanin. It was causing problems, and then it's a little cheaty, you know. Part of the struggle is kind of having to walk this slow. And like I said before, most of it will be edited out, so it's not like painful to watch. Pretty epic music considering this is crabs. They still, do they like wander back? No, they're just kind of glitched right there. That could be good if they can't move. Looks like that one moved. Yeah, that one moved. Ooh. Are we like getting XP? Do you get XP when you miss? I don't think so. Okay, yeah, we can't kill crabs. All right. We solved that mystery real quick. Goodbye. We're almost dead. We have a belt to light up the way. This big bug behind me, Outlander, is called a Silt Strider. I drive it from here to Balmora, Vivek, Shrine, and Nisus, carrying both passengers and cargo for a modest fee. Speaking of my Silt Strider, I'm short a few Silt Strider supplies. Okay. Yes, I could use a little scrib jelly to sell his stomach, what's left of it, and a piece of Quama Cuddle to make into a fine paste for an injured knee. Scribs and Quama foragers are all over the Bear Coast, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. Just gotta level up. Let's go sleep in the tavern then, because there's a tavern up here that I never use. We've been in Satanin for a couple days now, actually.
Go find a guard and stop bothering me.
Great, the bed is yours. Enjoy your stay. I think it's just this room.
Say what you want or go away.
No, it's not. So, here? Oh yeah. This is a mod, right? This is not normally a room up. I'm not dumb, right? Here you go. Strength, speed, and endurance to 6, unfortunately. So that is a big deal for us. Let's drop this stuff off though. Like I said, I was going to do the crab meat. Guess there could be some crab meat here. Just a slaughter fish. Okay, sir. So you just kind of hang out here all day. Here you go. I'll come back with the rest. Don't you worry. Let's go train some freaking skills. Holy crap. It's been a long time coming. We could train some here. I'm trying to think. We want to get Longblade up in the right direction so we can eventually actually start meleeing stuff. And well, we kind of have to see how much money we have after that. That'll give us like a pretty good strength bonus too when we do level up. So we're gonna go talk to the blade trainer in Balmora. She can train Longblade and that'll get us up to 10. Which is double our current ability. I don't think we'll still be able to hit anything, unfortunately, but win some, you lose some.
It's your story.
Hello. Training. Longblade, please. And she also trained the medium armor. We will train that as well. So next time we level up, we'll be able to take endurance again and actually get an okay bonus. I mean, I say okay, but like a +2 bonus, maybe +3. Let's go train spear and heavy armor in the Fighters Guild as well, just to get those set up for when we do level up again, because we're already halfway there from training those Longblade. See, like once you kind of, you know, get going, it's not going to be too bad. Once we can get some health, we can actually start fighting stuff and then getting experience from that. You train heavy armor, right, Wayne?
Go away.
Nothing's keeping you here, so move
Yes,
on.
thank you. Even if you are kind of rude to me, sir. I don't appreciate it. Lay down here, train spears. And that pretty much bankrupts us, so time to find some more work. Yeah, seems like a good place to end it there for today. We did a lot, got a lot done. We did level up, so now we're level 2, strength is 10, speed's 10, and endurance is 6. And next level, we should be able to get our endurance up to 8. That'll give us, it's you know, it's gonna get up a lot faster. And we're gonna actually be able to start leveling up our endurance so we have a little bit of health. Same with strength. Once we get Longblade up to maybe like 25, it's gonna be a lot easier for us to actually hit stuff, and like hopefully a little more health will allow us to get hit once or twice. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoy the content, remember to like and subscribe, and peace out.